I'm Jenna with Tiny House Giant Journey, and we're here at the Mount Hood Tiny House Village, just about an hour outside of Portland, Oregon. And they have 5 tiny houses here for us to tour. So first up, we're going to take a look at Atticus. Let's go check it out. Alright, so this is a 20-foot long trailer. It's a tumbleweed linden. All of the houses at Mount Hood Tiny House Village are tumbleweeds, so they were built by Tumbleweed, which means they're certified RVs, and they are all used as nightly rentals, which means you can rent them out for a night or two, or I think even up to a week. A lot of people have been doing like family vacations here, so it's kind of cool. So there's a kitchen here. It has a little fridge. Everything's electric in all these, so you got an electric stovetop. This fridge also has a freezer. Full-size sink. They have a TV here on a swivel, and so connected to full cable. And they have the Mitsubishi mini split, which means you can get heat or cooling, which is nice because it does get a little chilly here in the winter. We're up next to Mount Hood, but another thing that's great about this location is that you can go skiing year-round. So there's actually a shuttle that takes you from the village to the mountain. So that's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that in the winter. Because these are vacation rentals, they have downstairs bedrooms, and almost every single one in Atticus is no different. One thing cool about Atticus, though, that you don't see in some of the others is that it has a pretty large closet space. So that's really great for putting your suitcase in. Full-size shower. So that's like a 32 by 32 shower. You find those in a lot of standard homes. So it's plenty big enough for a person to shower. A RV flush toilet. These are all hooked up to the sewer system here. It is a campground, so they have different hookups similar to regular RVs. Little teeny tiny sink, pretty cute, and a vanity. More storage in here. And they provide some shampoo and towels are provided and all that because it is basically a hotel. So it actually has a ladder that we use to go upstairs. So the linden actually has a huge loft, bigger than I think all the other tumbleweed lofts. This is the largest loft. So there's a lot of headroom. You can have the bed in either orientation. They've chose to do it this way. So that's interesting. And they also have a storage area over there, which is pretty large. So let's head back downstairs. So this is the spare bedroom or downstairs sleep space in the Atticus tumbleweed linden available here. And yeah, I mean, it's basically enough room for one person, maybe two if you want to cuddle. But it's a twin-size bed. It's got outlets everywhere, 2 windows. Yeah, and it's nice if you have a family of 3 coming to stay for a few nights and want to try out a tiny space. The doorway is very tiny though, but I can fit through it. So now we're in the great room of Atticus, which happens to be the first room that you come into. We already kind of went through the kitchen area, and this is the dining area. It's just a seating for 2 for dinner, and then they also have an extra comfy seat here for watching TV, and you can sit 3 people here comfortably. But one of the great things about tiny houses is that you want to spend the time outdoors. So they've also included a picnic table and a little grill outside. So most people here are cooking and eating outdoors because they're enjoying the space outdoors. Another thing about the tiny house village is they have a community space, like a community fire pit. So when people are staying here, you often get to discuss and compare the different tiny houses and go into each other's tiny houses, and that's kind of neat as well. Each and every single one of the tiny houses here at the Mount Hood Village has a different motif. Atticus happens to be more like sleek and modern than some of the others, which you can see in some of our future videos. And yeah, so let's go check out the outside. So Atticus is a tumbleweed design that actually has the full-size porch, and I'm a big advocate for porches. They are great spaces, especially when you're in an area that rains a lot, like Oregon. It's nice to have a spot where you can fumble with your keys and get inside the front door. It's also a nice space to have a coffee in the morning. So I'm going to be doing tours of each of the 5 tiny houses at the Mount Hood Tiny House Village. So if you like this video, make sure to click subscribe. If you'd like to see more tiny house video tours, click here. And for tiny house lifestyle videos, click here.